closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the outmen. Scramble. That's reeled in. It's Jones.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Test the right side here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. the sticks.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Powers through.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
In the red area, it's Jones. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Gets off a squib kick and he fielded to one of the other. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Handoff to the back. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Makes a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Zero running room, stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
To throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The back's got it. Shreds the tackle. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Now it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
They'll set up now for the extra point drop. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to clear it away. Taking the win of the afternoon. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense gets set. Second down play here. On the design run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. A gain sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Look out. Room to run here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The Longhorns keep the football on the move. First down pass attempt. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Trying to create here on the move. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who you meant to throw that ball to.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. He's swarmed by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
For 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. And the tight end tries to muscle his way to a first down. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Side. Nowhere to run up the Allen for no gain. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. A short completion to the tight end. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down. Just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Breaks free. The freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense really clicking here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set him now second and 14. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Needing a third down completion here. It's a wide receiver screen. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. They talk strategy here.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Good to throw it here on second down. Looking for his back. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Press coverage now from these DBs. Throw it on third and very long. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, he knocks it right through. And with that, they retake the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. It's a swim kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down play coming up. Quarterback run. Breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, how much fun is this guy to be able to watch with the football in his hands? He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
Breaks into open space.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. And the tackling did not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Important second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Setting up the throw. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Longhorns with first and 10 here. Pick up the yardage on the ground. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Reverse. Fighting off the defender. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They look very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. The quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. So the offense flexing here quick and stretching the lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Oh, he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover. First and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Someone moved this a bit too early. Cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play for a first down. Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Running with purpose. Got the first down and still motoring. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
Got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value. Looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looks right for a quick completion. Make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. But after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They get it down to the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the board by going to the air. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Haynes.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
The PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They stop him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Handoff running right. Brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. To the right side.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Wideout goes in motion. QB keeper all the way. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's third down after that run. Throw the quarterback up the RPO. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Colby on third and long now from the 44. Dropping back to do a throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Snags a good throw. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Pounding away with the run game. The ball comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Locates the tight end. He's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And, you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Casey is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Let's see what the call is. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. to throw for the first down. Weave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Don't kick it away here. And here's the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now when the stage gets even bigger, the challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.